Well, it gives me great pleasure to sit and chat with Heather Picchiottino. Explain to me, Heather, exactly what you do.
I am a stylist and costume designer. I've been doing a lot more costume design recently and catered to the American market. And I've been doing that for about 5 to 6 years. And previous to that, I was doing more editorial styling. So had a bit of a shift in my career since I've been working in fashion.
And what gives you greatest pleasure?
I love collaborating. So I love getting onto a new project and working with, say, a music artist, and they have what they want to say with their new album coming out or a live performance and so forth, and then getting on that table or on Zoom with all the creatives and working out what we want to say and what we want to do and how we want the whole thing to look visually, and then working out what I'll bring to the table with my styling and costume design knowledge and skill to bring that whole concept to life. So I love the conceptualizing that, and then I'll go away and sketch and reference and then presenting that back to the creatives on the job and locking that in, and then a whole nother process starts where you're calling in clothes, or you're choosing all the fabrics and deciding which pattern makers and which milliners and who you get on board to then make these garments that then have to be foolproofed for a live performance. And then I love the fitting stage where you see what works and what needs to be tweaked. And then the nail-biting rehearsal stage when you are not sure if everything's going to work on stage. And I really love the red carpet side of the celebrity styling work that I do, because it's so competitive, and finding the right dress and making it all work with the accessories and working with the glam team to get the right hair and makeup to give that dress another elevation. And it's just it's thrilling. It's stressful, but it's great.
Tell me the most thrilling moment with, say, a celebrity, or exactly what you're talking about. Is there something that you're particularly thinking about when you're telling that story?
Yeah. So I got into it from being the head stylist for shows like The X Factor and Voice in Australia, and Katy Perry had a performance on The Voice, and I got the chance to do the dances, and I really tried to do the best that I could. And through that, I got the option. She was happy with that job, and she was looking for someone to do her dances and band for her upcoming tour. And she asked me to do it, and I just tried so hard at that opportunity that it led to doing a look for her. And I actually just couldn't believe that it happened, and it was just such a thrill to dress such an icon and be part of such a big performance. I literally couldn't believe that I got to work with her. So yeah, that was a highlight. Yeah.
Is that the moment that defined your professional career?
The moment that defined my professional career was a real faking it till you make it moment. I was styling for X Factor, and the creative directors asked me to sketch something because they wanted something that didn't exist, that we couldn't pull from PRs. And they asked me if I sketched, and I said yes, but I'd never really sketched properly before, only what I'd learned in fashion school, and I hadn't practiced since then. So I went home and I sketched for hours and hours till I had something half decent to present to them, and then I just kept faking it till I made it from that moment. And then I started making stuff, and we made more and more stuff for the show, and that's really how it built. Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, what do you think has been your biggest triumph so far?
I think that I have had a niche aesthetic always, and I think I had to work really hard and subsidize the bit of freelance work I could get, styling and so forth, with working in a bar. And I had to really persevere, and there were lots of moments where I thought maybe I'm playing my cards wrong, and maybe I should really teach myself to work in a more commercial way and enjoy working in that space and focus on what I know works for a lot of other people. But I'm very all or nothing, and there's only one aesthetic that really comes to me. So I think the biggest triumph was not letting go of the way I like to work and the aesthetic that I like to play with, and persevering until it finally worked for me. But I think it was years of free work, years of assisting, years of interning, years of never giving up on hoping to do what felt natural for me. Yeah.
Do you have any regrets?
Yeah. I think I could have networked better. I can be quite shy sometimes, and I think that if someone invites you to a fashion show, and if someone invites you to come and see an exhibition of their work, or if someone invites you to get involved in the industry, turn up. It's so nice that not that I don't go to any events, but I think I really there's so much power in talking to people in the industry and sharing your experiences and having that face-to-face contact, which is slightly challenged at the moment because of COVID. But I think if you get invited to something industry specific, go and kind of throw yourself into the industry. Any events you can go to, if you can support a boutique opening. I think so much happens when you connect with people in the industry, because it's so much better after you've chatted to someone and they've got a feeling about you than just sending a cold email. So I think network, yeah. Yep.
So tell us about Lola.
I've had a little daughter, Lola, and she's gorgeous. It's kind of given me a different perspective with working, because I think, not that I'm a big procrastinator, but I think everyone can procrastinate. And now, like, if she's down for a sleep for 2 hours, I am pumping out those emails or, doing whatever I can to push whatever I'm working on along forward. But yeah, it's been, I've just loved motherhood, and more than I could have imagined, yeah.
How old is she?
She's 6 months old.
Oh,
yeah.
she's
very young. Yeah, very new. Yeah.
Well, that's beautiful. It's such a pleasure and an honour to have you back within these four walls. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's really lovely to come back into the college. I mean, the college gave me so much, especially industry experience in terms of interning and just opening that world up to my eyes. And even my end of year or final project actually turned into a business for a while, and it was just such a great kind of blueprint for me to go out into the industry. So had the best time at FBI, and since I've left, I've just watched the college get bigger and bigger, and now you offer opportunities for students to be international, and the courses are so much on offer right now. So 25 years, it's pretty impressive.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
We gave you the resources, but you ran with it.
Yes.
So well done, Heather.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Lovely chatting with you.
Yeah.